Rodrygo Goes is no doubt one of the best Real Madrid players. You can argue with it, you cannot argue with it, but in my opinion he is. So for this video, usually I do a rank his top 10 best Real Madrid matches, but I decided, you know what, this season was such a hit, this season was such a successful one for Rodrygo that we're just gonna give a rundown on his season. Because this season has been a roller coaster. It's been up, down, up, down. Let's start off with how he started the season. He played against Athletic Bilbao, and he was the first goal scorer of Real Madrid season. He scored. It was a decent goal, and we all thought, Rodrygo is getting into his own, playing in a new position. Let's see how he adapts. He goes a few games without scoring goals. He goes more games without scoring goals. Then it got to a point where people were memeing him, people were saying, we should be benching him and putting Brahim in his position. But you know what? I think that talk, and also Rodrygo just coming back into form out of nowhere. It all started in the Las Palmas match. He scored 2 brilliant goals and he assisted one for Bellingham. This was what truly lifted up his spirits, truly showed us how good he is, because this was his first match also in the season. Well, I believe it was probably his fourth match, I might be confused, where he played left wing. He played left wing, and to be fair, most of his great performances have come from left wing. When Vinny plays, he can't play left wing. Although Carlo Ancelotti has actually changed things up, and now we can see that. But Rodrygo, when we speak about him, so the Las Palmas match started a whole spark of great form that just led up to the end of December. He then again went goalless, scoreless, assistless. He was doing nothing on that pitch. Vinny was outshining him because Vinny returned from his injury. Rodrygo was just now getting back into form. Often in matches, you will see Vinny and Rodrygo both cooking. You'll see Vinny mostly on the ball, you'll see Vinny scoring most of the goals. And you will see Rodrygo afterwards maybe scoring 1 or 2 goals. And then everyone talks just about Vinny. And that's what I don't like, because I do it myself. I praise Vinny for his performance, and I always somehow ignore Rodrygo, because it's just hard to shine in a team when you're playing with Vinny Jr. Obviously. And one thing I like about the way they play together is, you notice in matches, in counter-attacks, they will win the ball back, and the two of them play next to each other. They play like literally next to each other. You have Vinny on the left, you have Rodrygo literally next to him, and then they're cooking, then they score. They always do this, and defenders can't pick up on it. They are just too good. Straight up too good. Deadliest combination I've ever seen. And bro, with Mbappe next season, it's going to be so unfair. It's going to be extremely unfair. Imagine the counter attacks, imagine the dribbles, the flicks, the assists, the goals. We blessed. We truly blessed. Oh, and Henrik is joining. We cooking next season. Bro, against Girona, Vinny was on top of his game. But then Rodrygo also just became a beast. But to be fair, Rodrygo was always good, but I feel like he truly transcends when he plays in his favorite position. This was a match in which Vinny was suspended. He could not play against Athletic Bilbao. Rodrygo played at left wing. And then we saw a masterclass. We saw his best ever performance. Straight up. The way he dribbles, you can just tell everything is calculated. You can tell he knows when to dribble, when to shoot, when to pass. Like, he's dribbling. It reminds me, and this might sound absolutely crazy, this is something that only I think I'm the only one that thinks this. His dribbling is similar to Messi's. Now listen, it's similar to Messi's in a way that he dribbles and he knows when to release the ball. He doesn't just do what Vinny does, where he just dribbles and dribble more, make even some useless dribbles. No, Rodrygo doesn't do that. Everything's calculated. And that's why I think his potential is crazy. He's going to become one of the best. Although next season he's going to have to play amongst Vinny Jr., Bellingham, and Mbappe. And he won't be able to play on his favorite left side. So, is what it is. But that match sparked how good this guy is. Because Carlo Ancelotti had seen what we have all seen throughout the season. This guy should be playing at left wing. And then what happens? Carlo then decides to change formation, putting Vinny as a striker and Rodrygo as a left winger. And this is what truly, in my opinion, this is what made us win against Manchester City. This is also what made us win against Barcelona. Rodrygo is so vital and I think he's more useful. Don't get me wrong, he's incredible on the right wing. But when he's playing on that left side, he's just a whole different beast. Straight up, he can surpass Vinny if he was a left winger for Real Madrid and Vinny played somewhere else. And I think he's going underrated. This season is going underrated. He scored in many big games this season. One in particular, the match against Napoli. This was early on in the season. This match truly showed to me how good this guy is. This video comes out before the Champions League final, so we don't know how good he's going to play in that match. But I think, due to Rodrygo, and I said this in a previous video, due to Rodrygo having a lot of competition, he's going to have competition from Arda Güler, Brahim Diaz. On that right side, I think we're going to see the best version of Rodrygo that we've ever seen. Straight up. He's going to become one of the best. And I've been saying this, I've had this in my head for so long. When we signed both Vinny and Rodrygo, when they were both 17 or 18, I knew this would come. I knew this would happen. You could just see it. They both super talented. And we had to wait years, of course, we had to wait 5 years for them to truly reach what we saw of them years ago. Finally proving all the haters wrong. Beating many debates. Let me tell you something. There's been many people comparing the two of them to other players. And over the years, they've beaten those debates. But Rodrygo, what the season is having, very underrated season. I think next season, in my honest opinion, he's going to have a better season. But that's it for now. Leave your thoughts, leave your opinions. Smash like, subscribe if you enjoyed. Push notifications if you want to see these videos when they drop. And peace out.